How is it going? Alright, so I'm just gonna, just play a quick round. Not a round, just play Fable for just a little bit, just to get out of that kind of awkward in the middle of a quest phase. And, so yeah. But I'll stream longer tomorrow. I'm just gonna stream real quick now. I have, classes tomorrow, but I'll do that tonight, so I'm just gonna do a quick stream tonight of Fable 3. A quick version. Because I'm in that very awkward stage of in-between quests, and I kind of want to get to a new book, to a new, marker, a new state. Okay. Alright, so. Alright. So, we gotta do a quest. I don't think there's anyone here. It is late. Hold up. I don't want to update you right now. Nope. Remind me tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, I can buy this? Oh, that's $77,000, not $7,000. Okay.
I believe Brian still needs some help with his nose.
Okay, well that's not my problem. You know, like when you finish a quest in a video game, you don't really know where you're supposed to be? That's where I'm at. So I'm just gonna kind of get rid of that gap. And then, have a good place to stop. Okay, what's he talking about?
And I realized I had to make a change. So I cut off all contact with them. Now it's just me and the gnomes.
Same.
They're my best friends, especially Jonathan. He's like a brother. I would actually die for him. It's his birthday today, you know. I ordered a special present for him and everything, but it never got here. But you couldn't find out what happened to it for me, could you?
I mean, do I have a choice? Yo, what up?
Great. Now, this package, like I said, it's very
I'm not gonna play for too long tonight.
very expensive,
But
is Jonathan we're talking about. He
I kind of stopped in a very awkward place yesterday. So,
Mystic Valley. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's
why did he
start looking around.
why did he do Miss Peak Valley? Misty Valley. I don't know. I don't really know what he asked me to do. I wasn't paying attention, but that's okay. Something about gnomes. Excuse me, children. How much does this house cost? Roger the stylist. I spent some time making pies to gain a little cash here and there. But that's all I did. And now I'm just trying to get... I don't know what he told me to do. Okay, am I supposed to go to... Excuse me, you are a child and I feel uncomfortable with you complimenting my looks. Thank you. Kick the chicken again. Frick you.
Spend your way to happiness in my shop.
Spend your way to happiness. Literally what my brain tells me every time I impulsively go on Amazon. Hey you. Walt. I'm sorry, why does everyone look the same? They got the same face. Hold on, Angela. Let me... Okay, she's a bit prettier. I'm not trying to be like... I want to befriend the blacksmith, but I can do that later. Oh. Come on, pupper. Are there a lot of side quests? I don't remember. Money gifted to players. I know you have to do certain quests to, well, you have to do side quests when you make friends. And that's something I might do offline, is just make friends with people who make friends with shop owners and stuff. And there's side quests, but they're not nearly as like Skyrim. They're not like Skyrim side quests. It's usually like digging up something and giving it back to them. But I think to gain followers in this game, you do side quests, and then there's the main quest. But in Fable 2, there were a lot of side quests. What? Okay. I thought, didn't your friends like say leave me alone, like they wouldn't hurt me? Okay, rude. Y'all. I hate when they zoom in like that. No, I'm gonna switch to a pistol. I thought they wanted me to help them or something, and they're just like, okay. Ooh, present. Topaz. Yeah, I don't know why it's zooming like that. I want to see if I can disable it. It's very annoying. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Okay, so I... Oh. Why is my weight all the way down to red? Does that mean my character's fat or too skinny? Attractiveness is to... So... I don't know. I don't think there's a way I can disable it. Oh, I'm... I'm keeping my distance from you hoes. What affects weight? I know in Fable 2 you get really fat if you drink a lot of beer. Okay. Gargoyle, the stone ornament has faintly sinister aura about it. Or maybe it's a thin patina of moss. Alright, Brian. I'm not gonna walk through here. I'm gonna fast travel. know why that's so satisfying. I thought she was gonna say I need money for a new car for a second. I was like, you ain't special, hun. Ooh, frogs.
Jonathan's been a bit depressed lately, but he'll cheer up when he sees what I've got for him. You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant!
Can you shoot anyone?
Let me see.
Yes, you can, but that everyone's gonna be scared of you.
Prepare your display area in pride of place. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with unbroken line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle, stand confident, take a deep breath, and say in an authoritative voice,
Oh.
Gargulus multipulus
Yo. He said lightning. That's not creepy at all.
Always look both ways before crossing a road. You should never move an injured person.
Okay. Thanks.
Never leave home without a hat. Start every day with a healthy breakfast.
oh, this is the greatest day of my life! Wait till I tell my family. Oh, I forgot I stopped talking to them. Who cares about them? This is mind-blowing. Amazing!
Wait until I tell my family. Actually, I stopped talking to them. I love this guy.
This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to send aid
Can I... Is he a marryable character? Nah, he's an NPC.
to town gates to express
And
that
it
very
doesn't
sentiment.
much matter if the sky is rain or shine. They said a gnome is a happy
This is what I want in life.
all the time.
I want a bunch of talking gnomes.
Oh, I travel round the land and wherever I roam.
Can you get him for your group? I don't... I think so? I hope so. I want him to fight by my side with his... You didn't touch... With my, frick, what was I saying? With everyone else.
Times are tight. I need help.
I'm visiting someone, this lady at the church invited us to a dinner on Tuesday, and she has a farm with chickens, goats, and all that, and I am going to kick a chicken and see what happens. We'll kick one of her chickens like that.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence. Now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. For this
Is that a
day
chicken?
we shall know you as the hero.
He just went right through that guy.
We ask of you one favor, as we pledge ourselves to you. So we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and
He's part of the crowd. The chicken's part of the crowd. Hey, you. He's... Oh my gosh. My old avatar. I hereby promise I will reopen the Brightwall Academy. Oh wow. Nice signature. Chickens hunt in packs. I'm gonna be killed by a bunch of chickens. Okay, y'all can stop shaking hands now.
These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
That's a lot to ask, dude. I thought he was gonna he thought he took out his gun. Go to the dweller camp, alright.
You have done a wonderful thing for those poor
Jasper, can you shut the fudge up for 2 seconds? Oh, hell no. I don't want to go to this place. I want to go to the dweller camp. I have 7 business partnerships with who? Oh, gosh, these graphics are great.
Hero returns, bringing good tidings. And supper. Damn thing doesn't open. How do you open it? Oh well, I never thought you'd actually get it. Tell you the truth. Hold up. We've been blessed, my friend. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Order. Promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them.
Got a lot of expectations on me.
But the fiercest
I still don't get how people don't recognize.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury.
We'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against the whole army. We need to recruit more people.
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking to your good and ready. Right, Boulder? He couldn't be happier.
I hereby promise to restore the lands of Mist Peak and return them to their dwellers. Sure.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
Wait, is Gnome Guy's there? Yes. Joker expression pack. Become a comedian by learning the tickle, pat a cake, and chicken dance. Right? Yep, I need that. Do you have any followers? Yeah, those people that are outside the gate. Die pack. Tired of your appearance? Yes, I mean, I'm tired of my appearance. Thank you. Ice Storm. I'm going to upgrade Pie Maker to level 3. Yes, very important skills. This is how we make friends. Oh my gosh, I can give myself purple hair. Absolutely. What the heck was that? Ah, yes, everybody's happy. Okay.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've
Oh,
accomplished today. But there is still much
where are
to
you?
do, and I know
Oh,
just where
excuse me, wait up!
to meet you at the station in Misspeak when you're ready.
Alright, and that will be
It's just getting
tomorrow. Thank you, Sam, for joining this very quick, boring stream. And I'm going to go to bed now. But first, I'm going to do one thing. Would you rather be a pet snake or a tapeworm in a human host? Probably a tapeworm, because tapeworms aren't really conscious of their surroundings. And pet snakes, it depends on the owner. Does the owner know how to take care of a pet snake? Or does the owner like, "Ooh, cool, snake, I'm gonna get it and put it in a cage," and then once like the excitement dies down, they're like, "Oh." Someone who gets a pet snake for their kid, and of course the kid's not gonna take care of it, so then they're stuck taking care of it. Or is it like a snake professional? One of those people on YouTube who keeps like the world's most venomous snakes in their house, which is interesting. I don't get the point of having a snake if you just have it in a box. I mean, what else are you going to do with it? I mean, I personally just don't want a snake ever. Not because I'm scared of snakes, just because I feel like they're kind of boring. Like, they don't really interact with you. But I also don't really ever want a hamster, especially if it's like, oh, my kid wants hamsters. Because here's the thing. You know, hamsters, you know, once the fad, once it like the excitement goes away, the kid's not going to want to take care of the hamster, so that I'm stuck taking care of the hamster. And hamsters, unlike a bearded dragon per se, they don't live long, they smell, and they bite, and their bites are pretty bad. Like I would, ew, cockroach. I don't like bugs. Like, I got bit by a hamster when I was little. Also, the way, you know, but the thing is, when it comes to pets, this is going to be a rant. I wish Misty were here for this. When it comes to pets, most of the thing marketed towards pets are not good for the animal. For example, bunnies. Rabbits should not, shut up, Jasper. Rabbits should not be in a cage, let alone those cages they sell at PetSmart. At the very least, it's cutting it close. A bunny should have like a playpen or baby pen and get let out to go around. But they are supposed to be free roaming animals in the house. They can be litter trained and all that. So I don't know where the pet industry got cage your bunnies up. Hamsters should not be put in the cages with the tubes, those fancy looking cages, because those cages, see, hamsters burrow. They do it just for fun. They just burrow. And with those tubes, one, they can get out very easily, because hamsters get out a lot, and then that's a whole issue. I did tell the story of my hamster disaster one time, but that's another story. Hamsters, they burrow, and then once they get in the tubes, they can burrow themselves and get stuck and starve and die or suffocate. They might like the tubes, but it's not good for them at all. Like those cages with the bars too, the bars and the tubes, it's not good for them at all. They need, what I would recommend to people coming in to get a hamster, I would recommend them get a 10-gallon fish tank. Obviously, don't fill it up, or just like a normal tank that's glass with the thing on top, and put a wheel in there, put his toys in there, but not any of that extra like tube building stuff that you see like, oh, that's a part to this tube. You can build like a big tube community, and like those cars, the tubes are so bad for the hamster. So they're really content in like those in a fish tank without the water, obviously, but like with their bedding in there and their food. And also, like, the hamster fiesta food is so bad for them too. It's just colorful, so people are like, oh, I want to buy it. Haha, imagining someone filling it up. The hamsters are the ones that fill it up. They're the ones who fill it up. So I don't know who came up with the idea to make those tube cages. And it's like kids see it and they're like, oh, I can build my hamster a big house with all these tubes. I want to get more and more tubes. And then people have like a huge tube thing, and eventually the hamster's going to get lost, especially with them. So, yes, that is my TED Talk. Thank you. That's my TED Talk. The majority of things that are sold for animals in the pet stores are not good for animals. And I remember someone came in and they're like, okay, so we just got a bunny and we need to get a cage for it. And I'm like, listen, bunnies get really depressed if they're in small cages. You know, they have to move around a lot. And like, they were like, really? Like, I didn't know that. Because for some reason, someone had the great idea that a rabbit is content in a cage. Anyways. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna dye my clothes too. I prefer a smart animal I can respect. Are you up to a quest now? Yeah, I'm up to a new quest. I'm just getting him dressed. I mean, every animal is like, for example, I'm not gonna sit over here and respect like a cockroach. To be honest, I just don't like bugs. It's not my thing. No, ironically, I don't mind spiders that much if they're in a cage or something. But I would never have a pet spider either. People don't realize how difficult some animals are to take care of. Didn't expect I'd be going on an animal rant, but it happened.
You know my favorite aspect of this sanctuary? No moths.
Okay. What about a centipede? Do they sell saltwater fish at PetSmart? Not at PetSmart. They don't sell saltwater fish. But we sold tropical fish and goldfish. Now, I can go on a whole ass rant about goldfish. Goldfish should not be in bowls or really tanks unless they're really big. They do best in a pond. But the thing is, people are like, my goldfish lived 5 years and I had him in a bowl. I'm like, okay, but a goldfish lifespan is like 20 years, so sit down. Or like, or some people wanted to put like there's certain combinations that fish can't really be with other fish, and some fish were schooling fish, so I had to sell at least 4 of them. People would always get mad because they wanted to put like an angel fish and a guppy together and see what would happen. Like, no, that's not. But saltwater tanks, like when I was like, before I learned about how extremely complicated and how much chemistry it takes, I wanted a saltwater tank so bad, but they are very hard to maintain. And even just a fish tank itself, like, fish are more difficult to take care of than people think. And so, yeah. But I do have to go now because I'm getting tired. Need a real big one or the chemicals get out of whack really easily. Oh yeah, you need like a 60-gallon at least. And you have to change it a lot. Like, if one thing is off measurement, your whole tank can just be fricked because, well, there's just a lot of work. And, it's good for people who are in the habit of, raising fish, breeding fish. But for people who just want one as a pet, like, oh, I love this little Nemo fish, it's not going to. Especially when, and then there's that fun situation with when the person comes in with their kid, and their kid wants a animal, and they scream and scream and scream and scream, and eventually the parents just like, yep, fine. And it's like, listen, your kid's too young to take care of that animal. He's like 4. He's going to, and then you're going to be stuck with the responsibility of it. Like, and I said that in a very nice way. Like, I was like, the fad's going to wear off, and then, the hamster, he'll find something else to enjoy. He'll be with the hamster for about a bit, but then he's going to find something else. And you're going to be stuck taking care of it. Like, is that something that you think you're ready for? She's like, nope. And I was like, yeah. Because then that's how most hamsters get neglected, because they think it's like a good kid's pet, but it's not like something to just look at for fun. It's an animal. What about turtles? Turtles. We sold turtles. We sold slide. They would always come in with we sold red ear sliders, and I think it was, I need Misty right now. What was it called? An African something. But they would always come in with shell rot. Or not always, but oftentimes we would. Oh, there were so many. You. Thank you, Jasper. Anyways, turtles are probably one of the animals that I really never learned jack shit about. I only learned how to give them medicine because they always had shell rot. Not a lot of people came in and bought a turtle, to be honest. Or they would be sold, but I never was able to sell a turtle. We also had tortoises too. We would let when we were closing, we would let the tortoises like run around in the dog training room. And one time, they poop like crazy. Anyways, now I'm gonna go to bed because I am sleepy. Kayla becomes very ranty and talkative, so I should probably just get some sleep. Thanks for coming. Bye. If you need animal stories, I'll make a whole stream based on. Remember Gamergate, when people would talk about like drama and stuff while playing Call of Duty? I will literally rant about PetSmart experiences and stuff. I will literally go off because I have so much to say. However, now is not the time. But I got a lot of stories, and working at PetSmart, it was a journey.